Would you like to have extra cash, but hear that the Republicans want to give all the tax breaks and discounts to billionaires? Yeah, I know if I became a billionaire, the first thing I'd want to do is brush up on how to submit a rebate, huh? No. Billionaires don't obsess over tax breaks. They don't. Billionaires aren't calling their senator and saying, "Hey, Senator, calling you from my luxury drone over the Mediterranean. I know tax season is like 8 months away, but should I be using Form 1A or 1B for that juicy tax break you're getting me?" Not happening. And why do these people think that there's only a finite number of tax breaks that the government could give out anyway, when it already overspends by $1.8 trillion a year? So what, if they gave tax breaks to billionaires, they can't give it to other people as well? It's not like somebody's in the government saying, "Hey Larry, we're out of tax breaks. Order me another one from eBay, but not one of those cheap ones from Vietnam." In fact, the GOP tax cuts bill of 2017 that they're trying to extend now did benefit most Americans. So it's not fair to focus on just billionaire benefits. It must also follow logically that if the bill's passage benefited most Americans, its extension would benefit most Americans, right? So is Representative Hakeem Jeffries right to mention only billionaires and not mention the fact that most Americans also benefit?
And they're doing all of this to enact the largest tax break for billionaires in American history. It's unacceptable.
Unacceptable? Unacceptable that every American should benefit? Why exclude anyone, by the way? That's terrible. That's like when the whole family goes out to a restaurant and you're waiting to be seated and you turn to the hostess and you say, "See my mother-in-law right next to me here? We'd like to exclude her from the actual dinner. So 5 minutes in, can you just have somebody escort her out of the restaurant?" But the counter argument from Bernie Sanders is that middle and upper income people don't need any more money, right? Imagine you're at a hotel breakfast buffet and you get ambushed by Bernie Sanders, who says, "That's enough. Don't come back here. You don't need any more chocolate cupcakes. And what kind of breakfast is chocolate cupcakes anyway? When I was a kid." And let's talk about lower income earners. According to the Cato Institute, the lowest income 20% of earners, measured by adjusted family cash income, face average tax rates that are either negative or close to zero. Now, could it be true that Republicans want to tap lower income Americans for more government revenue?
And at the same time, their bill would actually increase taxes on the poorest 20% of Americans.
That's Michael Linden of the group Families Over Billionaires, telling it like it is, huh? Republicans trying to fleece every homeless person out of every timeshare condo they've been duped to invest in. What is this, a detective novel with the hero? It was up to the Republicans to locate the elusive gold bars that the homeless were hoarding all across the world. I don't think that's what's happening in this bill. According to the Tax Foundation, the average American taxpayer would pay an additional $2,955 in 2026 if Republicans don't pass this current bill. Now, I think this bill is far from perfect, and we can talk more about that in another video. But do you want to lose $3,000 next year? I don't. I'd rather lose my impressive radio announcer voice than lose $3,000.
So please give this video a like and subscribe too.
I'm Chancellor K. You rock, Sean Fail.